Tyler, damn, have you washed those pants yet?
Oh, he has
I got another shirt.
Yeah, he's like 7 different Christmas shirts he wears. Just has them on rotation.
Man, tell your wife to send me some.
Merry Christmas.
I ain't got no.
You know, filthy animal.
I feel like half your wardrobe's Christmas outfit.
You can only wear it once a year.
Look at him, he's smiling so much.
Depends how many more podcasts we do, because this is probably like my last set that you guys haven't seen yet. So I gotta have her buy me some more.
Well, end of the year's gonna be up. Christmas is this week,
Yeah,
so
Christmas will be over.
you ain't gotta worry about it. You gotta put it back up, hanging in the closet.
The next year.
Right? All right.
Finally got the kid to bed.
Blame it on the kids.
It is.
Oh, it's almost 10:30 now.
Fucking is.
10 o'clock.
Your wife's home?
Nope.
And another account.
Yep.
Nope. My wife's working. My kid's in bed by 9.
I was gonna say like 6:30. It's 7 o'clock, guys. Time for bed.
Well, shit. What time does your kid go to bed, Kevin?
He went to bed about 6:45.
Holy
Get the,
shit.
like, the fact that he stays asleep.
Both of them?
6:45.
Blows my mind.
He
That
wanted
is
to
a-
go to
Both
bed.
of them?
That's a blessing. dude.
Carson's at my
That-
dad's house.
That is a blessing.
Wow. Shit, dude, my kids don't go to bed till late.
Yeah.
Carson's not a
6:45
problem.
is that's an early bedtime.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sex.
Right.
Not to be had.
Not in this house, it's not. A
Time
lot of opportunities.
Time
lot of
for
opportunities.
boys.
You gotta go wrap packages.
Dude, I cannot. That's something I learned. I am absolutely terrible at wrapping presents. I don't.
Yeah, my wife invites me down to help her wrap packages, and like the whole time I sit there and fucking stare at her like, "You're doing a great job."
Tyler tapes one box. She's like, "Let me do it."
Pretty much, man. I sit there and I start wrapping up boxes, and she looks at me like I'm a fucking dumbass.
Don't you have friends to go fuck off with? Get out of here.
I'm like, there's got to be some kind of class or something you take because I can't do it. I can't do
crumble,
it.
I crumble and then I tape. And then I tape. And then I tape some more.
This little piece sticking up. Tape.
Oh, yep. Baby, we're all Scots. I know.
It's like I feel like it would be like Big Daddy if Big Daddy was wrapping Christmas presents and fucking wrapping everything in newspaper.
That's not a bad idea.
What's wrong with that?
That's not a bad idea.
You get the funnies, man? It's like a double present.
It costs more money to buy all those newspapers than it would to buy wrapping paper.
Yeah.
No shit nowadays, yeah.
Oh,
$3 for a newspaper if you can find one.
steal your neighbor's. You know, the neighbor
$2.
still has one.
I wrap all of our Christmas presents. Caitlin won't touch it. She's like, "You're such a better rapper than me." Like, I'm
What-
not. I'm just, you just don't do it. So
Don't you know who I am? Kevin Shady. The best rapper alive.
The whitest rapper.
Oh man, let's start this.
Welcome to the Sea Archers podcast. I don't know how to say it.
Say it.
Up.
Good job.
This is the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
More like the world's okayest podcast.
What's up, everybody?
Go ahead.
This is I was. You want?
Sorry.
Do you want it?
Sorry.
Do you want to start? You want to start it? You want to?
No,
You sure? You
what,
positive?
what episode are we on?
We're on 35. We're on 35.
Welcome to episode 35 of Sea Average Podcast. We got Chris Webb, Mike Shad, Kevin Sawyer, and myself, Tyler Thomas.
You know,
Welcome.
For you
to yours.
being as drunk as you are, that
That was
wasn't too
pretty good,
bad.
sorry.
That was actually.
I really am not. I feel pretty good. I'm pretty good. Great.
I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I feel good. I'm awesome.
I was thinking you drunk I am.
right?
See, Kevin's got my cans. He's drinking my Busch Light.
Just bought it.
That's his birthday present.
Oh,
I said, yeah, I wasn't
Mm.
there.
Yeah, what a terrible
You weren't
friend.
there.
Had the
No,
COVID
right?
scares.
asshole.
All right. First, let's go ahead and start this off. Congratulations to the Columbus Crew, MLS champions. Did you guys watch the
Right.
game? No, you guys didn't watch the game.
I didn't see a
I did.
shit about it. I
It was
didn't
not-
even
it was
see
actually an awesome
one
game.
news article about
I saw it
it.
on Facebook.
Was it
I've seen
on like ABC or Fox or whatever?
Yeah, it was
like
on- it
local
was on
channels,
Fox.
or was it on?
That was on Fox.
I
They
just
destroyed them
didn't
3-0.
watch it.
That's pretty cool. The biggest thing about it is like that was the last game at Mopfree Stadium, and it was
Yeah.
for an MLS Cup. So to go to like
Pretty sweet.
yeah, it's badass because in the very first game of the new stadium, they'll be hanging up
Yeah.
a championship banner.
Where is the new stadium at?
You haven't seen it? You go down
No.
670. It's right there, right by Nationwide.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's a smoke.
Huh.
There's a giant smoke. You can see it. There, like it's almost damn near built. It seems like it's gonna be done. I think in July, but they have a smokestack since the beginning of them building that smokestack's always been there. They handed a big banner of a crew flag basically on it, so you know exactly
Oh,
where it's gonna be.
Nice.
And they're gonna keep it there too.
What are they calling the stadium?
I don't know yet.
No,
I'm not sure if I don't know if they. I don't know if they've came
I don't
out
know
with
if
it
they have a
yet.
name.
Depends who the sponsor is.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
investor. Which rich guy's name is gonna be on it?
It's probably gonna be a Schottenstein or
Right.
one of the other big Columbus contributors.
Nationwide
Fucking
Crew Stadium.
LeBron
Right.
James.
AEP Crew Stadium.
It's gonna be Scheid Stadium.
No. No.
I
don't want these Bambi legs.
Hey, how about Savage Podcast Stadium?
Yeah.
We can't even get a
They-
sponsor, let alone us sponsor somebody.
They should take free sponsorship.
Promote.
They're gonna hold like 4 people. That's,
That's all you
That'd be cool,
need.
though,
That's all you
having
need.
Now,
the Crew Stadium,
that's all you need now.
Nationwide Arena, and then Huntington Park, all right there.
hell yeah, all the bars. If we ever
I
get to
know
go
that's why
back to
they.
that,
I know that's why they put it there, but that'd still be pretty cool. Yeah, if that's ever an option.
I swear, if by July we still can't go to that brand new stadium, it's I'm pissed.
All right, we got vaccines now, right? Vaccines are the answer.
Shit.
We'll either be good or we'll all be dead. One or the other.
People are already getting sick over. They're getting
It's all like getting headaches.
allergic reaction. Some chick passed out.
Headaches that last longer than COVID symptoms do.
Well, it's
So that
what
was
you
a
know.
side effect.
You know, it takes an average of 2 to 3 years for FDA to actually approve a vaccine.
Right. And they did it in like 4
6
A
months.
couple months,
Oh, 6 months.
and then
yeah.
you have to sign a waiver saying that you won't sue them in the next couple years if something happens, like grow a
Not for
third
me.
ear or some bullshit,
That's some real government military shit.
right? And the fact that they're doing stimulus checks to, like, you get a money for if you get the vaccine, you're
Hasn't
gonna
been
go
approved
after
yet.
the. Well,
I know it's
still,
been talked
the fact
about.
that it's like you're bribing people to go get this is that not a red flag?
Everything that they're doing is a red flag.
I know.
Everything. Okay, you want some money? We'll take this vaccine.
Right?
Like,
We'll see. But I don't understand why they didn't give it to like prisoners or somebody first. Like, why would you give it to the frontliners of you don't know how it's going to react
they're going to the nursing homes next.
to all these
DeWine-
people? And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, let's give it to all the people that, we don't even have enough of.
DeWine said it, I think, yesterday.
Got
Put
plenty
out
of
that there's like tens of thousands going out to nursing homes like today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get rid of them
And,
old
mean,
people.
It's your choice what you want to do with your body, but for me, that's a
Hell
I'm a-
no.
that's a no for me, dog.
Hell
Go ahead.
no.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Hey, if it works on them, then I should be safe, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Out of all these years, I haven't gotten the flu's vaccine or whatever, or the flu shot, and haven't gotten the flu. And if I have, then
get the
I
antibodies.
survived it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I survived it.
Yeah, I mean,
My wife pampering me for a couple days. Shit.
vitamin D, get your vitamins in, eat
Couple
healthy.
days.
Yeah, I'm a
Immune
baby.
system.
man.
I've known people that had.
You're freshly married, man. You should be having lots of pampered days.
They get less and less.
It's going to drop off.
And it will continue to get less and less until it's
Right.
non-existent. You got to pay for yourself.
Treat yourself, Mike.
Yeah.
Right?
Treat yourself.
Who do you think trimmed my neck today? It was this guy. She used to.
Then you got married, and she was like, "Nope."
Right.
I
Yeah.
got to trim your
The
ugly
hair
ass.
gets everywhere. No.
Michael, clean this out of the sink, please.
Well, I get so pissed off about that if I leave like hairs in the sink, but her hair is fucking all over the goddamn house.
Yeah.
shit.
Shower.
I hate walking through the house barefoot because like I just get hairs wrapped around my toes and shit. Like,
Her hair's in my car, in my
Mhm.
fucking ball sack when I wake up in the morning, like, in the shower, in the sink, like everywhere.
it's
But
everywhere. It
I
gets
leave a
stuck in your
little bit,
clothes.
little bit of stubble from my neck hair on the couch. Like, why didn't you clean that up?
You should have seen all the shit I did clean
Wait,
up.
what?
Oh, man.
Sorry, I missed 2 little hairs.
Right? There was a lot more of them little hairs, but
Got more of your hair stuck to my shirt than that.
Oh man. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys this. I don't know if you guys heard this, but or not. But we'll kind of back to COVID real quick. According to the Ohio High School Athletic Association, when it comes to wrestling, you're allowed
I
to
saw this
wrestle. You're allowed to rub up against each other. You're allowed to sweat, bleed, get all the
Grab
bodily
each other's
functions on
balls.
him, and yep, anything. But you cannot shake a guy's hand after you wrestle him because of COVID. Yep, that's an Ohio High School Athletic Association's.
It's
That's a-
real.
that's a
I seen
rule.
it.
For wrestling in high school.
yeah, but somebody sued somebody to have that rule in place.
It's
Somebody got dicked over.
it's just another. This does not make any fucking sense.
not
at
any
all.
sense. Nope.
But you know,
But they can't play basketball.
can't. Yeah, I mean, it's just
I walked into this restaurant with my mask on. Oh, here's your seat, 4 feet away from the door.
I just don't get how there's you look at all everything that's going on in the games, right? You got football games. Everybody's playing these games. They all get tested before they go into that stadium. Every game, every day. They all
They
test
test every day.
They test negative, but yet they still got to do the mask thing. They all, doesn't make sense.
Okay, here's something I want to bring up. Ohio State, Michigan. Do you guys think that Michigan opted out because of COVID or because they didn't want to get their asses kicked?
They didn't want to get their asses kicked.
They didn't want to get their asses kicked.
Because they
They had
They
an
had-
excuse and they took it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, they had a shitty ass season. I mean, and you got a chance to take out your rival from the Big Ten championship and possible playoffs. I can see why they did it, but
Oh, I can too.
but then did you see that they had the gyms open, the weightlifting gyms open Thursday and Friday, and then they
Yep.
practice on Sunday?
Yeah, I did see
What?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Didn't want to play Ohio State.
Wow.
'Cause they didn't
But
want-
they conditioned.
We're gonna put 100 points up on them.
Harbaugh didn't want to get fired.
They
They extended his contract.
I mean, they did.
What?
I read somewhere they extended his contract, but for less money.
Are you
I
shitting me?
bet. I bet less
Dude.
money, but really, him?
I'm surprised.
He hadn't done shit.
Yeah.
I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm gonna try to find it, but I did read that somewhere. I mean, it's probably on Facebook, but still.
Yeah. I did watch the that safety movie on Disney Plus. Did you see that yet? About
My
the
Disney
kid-
Plus expired and I haven't renewed it yet, so I have
Oh,
not.
You're missing out because on top about
That about?
Mandalorian after that too. Safety.
I
It's
know. I
about
still haven't watched that.
it's about this kid from Clemson who he is like came from a bad background, lived in the hood, and his little brother, something happens, like his mom goes in rehab and his little brother's like 10, maybe 9, 10, something like that, and he's living by himself, so he sneaks his brother into his dorm room and lives with him, and there's like a whole fiasco because like the NCAA is like you can't do that. They're trying to ban him, and almost had his little brother had to go into like a group home or something like that. But it's a really good story. Definitely recommend. I forget the guy's name. Ray something. It's not.
All right, I'm
Finkel.
not reading all this. This is from the Detroit Free Press. There's been conversations about a possible extension. It was reported on the 7th of December. His contract's up at the end of 2021, so he's got next year.
I can't see him staying unless he does something. He hasn't beaten any of the top 5 teams. Like,
I mean,
or
I
any
guess
of the top
maybe
10. I don't even know. Like,
depends on how next season goes. If they don't,
I mean, they paid over $100-something million for the dude.
Right.
he still can't beat Ohio State.
He's sitting pretty no matter what. So what does it matter to him?
Right.
Well, if you got money, you just want more money.
Right.
I want
And he
more
probably
money.
makes more at Michigan than he would going anywhere else.
Think he'd go back to the NFL?
Not if he makes more money at Michigan.
Who did he
Nah, that's
coach
true.
for in the NFL?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Was it? Yeah.
If it wasn't for COVID, I think he'd probably be gone by now.
When did he coach there? Like, did he have any like big time players that
They went
he
to
was
Super Bowl.
well known for?
Yeah, I think he won a
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
he was there when when Kaepernick like started. He put him in and like had that great season. Like they went to Super Bowl. Did they win it?
Oh shit.
I can't remember if they won
Yeah, I
it.
think
I'm-
so.
I'm
because
pretty sure they
Kaepernick
did,
was
yeah.
MVP that year.
Yep.
Is that the year?
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
He went 44-19-1 at San Francisco.
Damn.
He coached San Francisco from 2011 to 2014.
Do you guys? I know it kind of sucks because we're all Buckeye fans, so I figure I know what we're all going to say. But do you think Ohio State deserves to be top 4 to be in the playoffs?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. They're a
I mean,
monster.
we're all incredibly biased on this.
Yeah, I
I
know.
I don't know.
This is
Yes.
my
Oh,
I don't know if they're ready for the national. If they make it all the way to the national championship, which I mean it's pretty well, but I don't know if they got the team this year. I mean, I'm a Buckeye fan,
Oh
but
no way, man!
I don't know.
In my opinion,
man.
this
they
is probably the best team we've had in the past couple of years.
Their defense
their
worries
offense
me,
is yeah, their offense I have no problem with.
but I'm hoping this past few weeks they've been working on defense hard.
Yeah. In my opinion of Ohio State, I do believe they are. If we're talking about the 4 best teams, Ohio State definitely should be number 4. If we're gonna go off, I mean, but then again, it's like, do you go off of the rules? I guess quotation marks you can say, to where you have to play a certain amount of games. Then I mean, that sucks for them. But if you want the 4 best teams, Ohio State's definitely got to be in that, and they're gonna make way more money than with Ohio State in there than Cincinnati, who's undefeated, but they're just gonna get fucking smashed when they get into the playing.
Well, Ohio State, they wanted to play more games.
Yeah.
Those games that they couldn't play,
Right.
they wanted to substitute games in there, but the Big Ten wouldn't let them.
It wasn't their fault,
Yeah, I mean they didn't opt out of any games.
right? Thought we did. Wasn't the?
They had a few people that had COVID, but I don't think it was them that opted out of those games.
Oh, I thought maybe it was.
What, it was Illinois, Maryland, Michigan.
That was it. Those
Those-
3.
I think it was those 3.
Yeah, just 3. Hey, Mike. I saw. Mike, you listening?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Kylie just got home. Say hi, Kylie.
Hi,
Hi.
Kylie. Hi, Kylie.
Kylie,
Okay.
Mike, how do you feel about your Browns losing after Lamar
I-
Jackson goes and takes a poop?
Can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I thought, like, what are the chances of losing twice in a row to the same team? And it was close. It
Pretty
was
good this year.
It was close, but goddamn that field goal kick. Ah!
Like, so if you guys all,
Yeah.
y'all, I'm assuming all of you guys saw the video of him running back to the locker room. That's 100%. That is I gotta take a shit run.
that was like Joe Paterno running across the field.
We've all had that moment to where you're doing a little trot, trying to hold it, squeezing your butt tight, trying to not shit yourself.
I've pulled over on the side of the highway before and done that. Not even kidding you, man. I had some napkins in my glove compartment. Open that door in the back. Nobody could see it.
Did you guys obviously saw the guy rollerblading on the highway naked?
I saw
Oh
that.
my
yeah.
god!
Did you? So
The panda head.
The panda
Yeah.
head.
so if anybody out there listening, look up Hoodpanda
He
on
was on
Instagram.
670.
The dude, like, for one, it's hilarious to see him. He's obviously naked, wearing a panda head, rollerblading on the highway. But
With a
his
golf club.
with,
With the
well,
golf.
no, he didn't have a golf club. He had as a selfie stick.
Yeah, it was a selfie.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
if
I
you
thought
look-
it was a golf club.
No, it's a selfie
It
stick.
did. From behind, it looked like a golf club.
'Cause
But he's got his own video of it.
his videos are on there, dude. He has some. He's like really one. He's a really good rollerblader. He's like professional, but his videos are actually really good. So I suggest everybody look up Hoodpanda and go follow the guy because one, he made national news and now he's blown up
Yeah.
over it. But he has videos
Yeah.
of him like skating in the mall and like the cops chasing him and shit like that. He has fully dressed as a panda. Like there's tons of videos.
I want to see him go down some escalators while somebody's
Sexual
chasing him.
harassment panda.
Right. Oh man. Oh, so any of you guys watch Mandalorian?
I haven't yet.
The Pandemorian.
Pandemorian? No, the
Yeah, I have
new
not
episode-
watched the past. Not this one or the one before. I haven't seen the past two.
new episode came out today. Today's Friday. And it was the season finale.
Oh, good. I can finally watch it now.
Oh.
I
Forget
mean,
Disney
they're all
Plus.
good.
I was waiting for the whole season to come out because I want to binge watch the whole season. I don't like doing the week by week. But then
It's not a movie?
Not series.
Nah, it's serious. They're like
It's
40
serious.
minutes each. It's better than a movie.
It is.
That was
Yeah, I
the
was trying-
kick
I was
of
trying to
Baby
wait.
Yoda, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the child.
They dropped some stuff happened at this end of the season. Oh
Yes.
man, gotta watch the end of the credits too.
I know. Like I want to tell you to just go ahead with it,
mm,
but it is Friday, so
I can't.
It's kind of too soon.
Well, it's not like this is live, so I could, but I said I'm not gonna ruin it for you because I'm not gonna release this
I
till
haven't
later in the
watched
week.
it.
You don't want to be
Right.
that podcast.
Be that guy.
Right.
Yeah, I bought Disney Plus last year, like the week it came out, and it expired on me like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And with Christmas and everything, I haven't bought it yet. I haven't bought it again. I think
You
Kim's
can't-
gonna buy it though.
Can't afford the $7.
Well, I bought the whole year.
Christmas is tight. Can't get that $7.
Well, last year I bought the whole year. I didn't do month to month. I bought the whole year. It was $70, which still isn't bad.
Gotcha. Ain't bad at all. Speaking of Christmas,
I'm all about
So-
saving the money.
So Cyberpunk. Thought y'all were gonna get that.
I did.
I never
Yeah?
said that.
Yeah, I got it. I've been
Who
playing
got it? Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun. Is it
Uh,
not fun?
Give
It's-
me the lowdown.
Yeah,
though.
so,
Okay, so-
let Kevin and us know if we needed to get it tonight.
The reviews. Ugh.
It's fun.
It'll be downloaded by Sunday.
Well,
yeah.
No.
so
no.
all right, listen up. Here we go. Cyberpunk. It's fun, but it is the glitchiest game I've ever seen. It's the amount of like with this being pushed back so many times, I can't get it out. Fuck yes.
I know.
It is. It is. For the quality of it, it's
yes, it's
mm.
it's terrible. Like they should have done a lot better. The fact that they pushed it back 4 times for the release date, and they give us this, it's bad. Like
But-
out of nowhere, my game will just cut off, and I have to restart the whole thing.
It's for the next gen console.
That's a bullshit excuse
They
because when they
didn't even
when they
put
announced
any-
okay, you done? Are you finished? Are you finished?
okay.
Are you finished?
Okay.
Are you
All
finished?
right. Go
You
ahead.
both will get your turn.
No, they
Yeah, me and Kevin are back here scoring. We're gonna hold up scorecards here.
they announced this game before the next gen was even announced.
Yes.
So you can't. Yeah, so you can't.
well,
You can't say it's
yeah, like
only for
12
its-
years ago. But how can you say that the next gen console wasn't being announced then when only a game was produced 12 years ago? They were already working on the new Xbox and the new PlayStation, the new gen.
12 years ago
Yes, absolutely.
when the Xbox One only came out 7 years ago.
You don't think so?
12 years? No.
Look it up. Yes, they have.
You're saying okay. So you're telling me they've been working on Cyberpunk for 12 years.
You said they've been working on the Xbox Series X
Before
before they even
longer.
released.
I guarantee you.
the
I
Xbox
guarantee
One.
you. Look it up.
Like they're
Look it
still
up.
trying to work out the Xbox One, but they're working on the Xbox One S.
Kevin,
One
get your
X?
goddamn phone out and Google this shit
So
right now. We know Kevin's got the Google right now.
What's up
But
Google right
yes,
now?
I guarantee you they have, because this was supposed to be the next gen console game, but they released it for the old console games, and it's gotten horrible reviews. And I watched videos of it, of people saying, even IGN were saying, if you play it on the old gen consoles, then you're not getting the experience of Cyberpunk.
Well, no shit, because your next gen has
So
way
how
better
can you
quality.
bitch that much about something that they put out for the old gen consoles, but they didn't really tailor to it that much?
Because I'm paying $60 for a game. If they pushed it,
exactly. But it is still fucking fun. You gotta admit, it is still fun. That storyline,
motherfucker, I have not said it's not fun. I said it's glitchy. God damn it! Will you listen to what I say? You can't argue with me and then not even listen to what I said.
All right.
Now
It
you're
is
just putting in
glitchy.
words.
It's got glitches, but it is.
We're gonna
a
go
solid
back.
game.
Okay,
I like it.
At this point, now I'm gonna burn you on it all because you want to go back and say that this game they've been working on this for 12 years. You've been working on a game for 12 years and you have this many glitches.
But it wasn't.
Check one for Chris. And you've
Xbox One.
You can't say the Xbox One came out 7 years ago. You're telling me they're working on Xbox Series X before that? Why would you work on that?
The concept came out 12 years ago. 13 years ago.
The concept,
before the Xbox One. It was actually a board game before anything.
What is your point here?
I'm saying they have been working on this longer for the next gen consoles than they have been for the old consoles.
Okay, do you not understand how that sounds though?
Okay, but GTA 5 has been on 3 different consoles, and I think they're going to pump it out on the next one too.
Again, your points aren't making here sense there, pal.
They are making sense. I mean, even the 360 version of GTA 5 didn't even have first-person view and stuff like that.
Listen how this sounds. You're telling me they've been working on this game, and they projected it needed to be for the next gen, for Xbox Series X, not Xbox One, which came out.
Chris, they're like 10 years in front of us.
All right. This ain't going anywhere.
Of every console. Look how long they've been working on the consoles. Even, look at the games as well.
Bro,
they work.
It don't make sense.
Longer than man.
It don't make any sense what you're saying.
4 years, 3 years. It's like 10 years, 12 years at least.
All right. Well, on to the next topic.
Okay.
Hang
on. I didn't get my answer.
Oh.
Right. All right.
Should we get it? Should we not?
The story.
Give me the storyline. I don't know shit about Cyberpunk. All right. Assume that because I don't. But
it is a good story. I like the story. There's 3 different ways you can go about it. I do like that. There's a lot of stuff you can do in it. It's glitchy. Like the driving is really wonky. I don't like how that goes. The shooting is just as bad. The graphics, like I said, yes, they look better on the next gen and look better on the PC. That's because they're better. Those things are obviously better than the Xbox One or the PS4. But it's so glitchy that PlayStation has now took it off their you get to download it on their PlayStation Store. So many people have been asking for their money back, and they're they don't like the game because of it. Me, I like the story. So I'll probably keep playing it. They're gonna have an update soon, hopefully fix everything. But it is what it is. It's only one player, so it's like a cool one player game to play while no one else is online or anything like that. But storyline, yeah.
But it's one of those games. It's one of those strictly one player games.
Yeah, you can't. There's nothing online.
All right, that's kind of my thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yep.
But you can
Keanu Reeves, man.
Keanu Reeves is in it. You can
customize.
That's
the only thing I know about it.
So you can customize your person, right? Completely.
I saw
completely.
Oh my god!
You can
give him a big dick, Chris. You give him a big dick.
Well, why would you not?
Right?
Who's
They
gonna
give you
choose
the-
a tiny
They
dick?
give you the option of 3 different dick styles.
You could be a woman. You could pick her boob size. You can pick the nipples, vagina. You can be a trans if you wanted. You can be a woman and
give
have
her
a
a big old
penis too.
camel
So
toe.
you can customize everything if you want to do.
You have
Big
tits with a dick.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
Big tits and a dick.
Big tits and a big dick. Not gonna go small. What are you doing?
Right?
Here?
You can
No, go
change
big or
the
go home.
voice and everything to it.
Yeah. So I mean,
Awesome.
it's
Very
definitely
customized.
different. It's definitely different. I do like the futuristic slum punk kind of theme they got
Right.
going on with it. So yeah, if you want to get it, I like I said, I like the story. It's cool, but there's been a lot of
What's is there an online for it or no?
Nope.
Just
No.
one player.
just all story.
Yep.
It's like GTA. It's like free
It's
world.
an-
So I mean,
An
you can
RPG.
yeah.
Like Fallout. It's all one player.
Yes. Fallout, Far Cry, GTA,
Mhm.
all mixed in like one.
But I like to play with my friends.
Nope, ain't no
I
friends
got friends. I want to play with them. Online.
Online.
online on the line. I like
But
them,
when you don't, this game's for you.
right.
All right. Well, I'll wait a few months before I get it.
It's actually pretty
Wait-
cool.
wait for the
I
update.
like it.
Wait for the update. See how it is.
I bought Fallout. Fallout 4, which is the first Fallout game I've ever played. But it's like I tend to get stuck in certain spots, and then I just quit playing the game forever.
Can't
Like I just never
can't
come back to
progress.
it.
It's hard to progress. Yeah.
Like
But-
I bought the strategy guide and everything, and I
Couldn't do it.
couldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's kind of glitchy. You got to take like if you have kids, you can't play Fallout.
Yeah.
You just can't play Fallout with kids. It just doesn't work. Because you take like a couple days off and you come back to it and you're like, where the fuck was I? There was like in this intense area, and then you're just like, hang on.
Well, it's like you guys ever played Red Dead 2? Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption?
Yeah.
So
I
like,
haven't.
yeah, but well, there's like
Too much horse riding.
I'm not even talking about that. So like, you get the whole like storyline, but there's so many side missions. You can get so sidetracked of doing something
yeah,
like
easily.
it. Yeah,
That game could take you forever to play.
it took me. I think
It's like side missions on top of side missions.
yeah, it took me a good couple days, like 20, 34 hours, something like that, to complete the story. That's just the
Yeah.
story, not even like all the side
We should-
things and the fishing and the killing the animal.
We should
like,
play
it's-
that shit online.
Well, Cyberpunk is 40 hours just story.
Is
like
it?
30 to 40 hours just storyline,
I would
and
hope
then you
so.
have dude, it's fun. I like it. I can't hate on it for its glitches. You know it'll get better.
Hopefully.
Be pumping out them updates. You got a salty community right now.
It just annoys me that because they pushed it back so many times, you're gonna give me this product that's
Right?
this glitchy.
You just
That's a
spent
lot.
$60 for this shit, and it crashed twice on me already. But hey, it's still fun, man.
when it works.
We boot back in.
Halo better be better.
There's
Wait a minute, so I want to point out that what Chris and Mike just said was exactly what was happening 5 minutes ago. But Mike was totally in disagreement of the whole
No.
We had a good 5 to 7 minute segment that could have been completely avoided.
Hey, man, I gotta think out my own thoughts for a sec, and then come to realization.
Chris is like, I can't believe it. You give me this product, it's so glitchy. Mike's like, I know. Like, wait, you just gave 5 minutes on why it wasn't.
Oh, Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey's
Oh.
Mikey's Mikey.
Mike.
It wouldn't be the same without him.
Right. Speaking of Halo, though, super pissed that it's fucking pushed back to.
Nobody spoke of Halo.
I did.
Right?
Oh, did you?
He did.
Yeah.
I
Were you
think I
paying
had my
attention?
thoughts going on my head. I guess
Jeez.
not.
Yeah, Kevin.
Pulling a Mikey there.
I was
Yeah.
paying attention to other stuff. I heard nobody
Anyways.
say anything about Halo.
Kevin was getting his point across.
Yeah. Yeah. Halo's not coming out
I had to
till
collect my
fall.
thoughts.
Ugh.
Fall
Wait, fucking
21.
year.
Oh.
I'm gonna be a
Right
fucking
now.
old man. Like, can you imagine like all these things we're looking forward to? Like, I'm gonna be like 60 years old when Halo like 7 comes out.
Still gonna play it though.
I will.
I still play the
I
shit out of
will.
that game.
I will.
I hope I am still playing games that old.
I've always kind of
I'm
wondered, like,
never
at what age do I quit buying game consoles?
Never.
You don't.
Like, honestly, I wouldn't have had the Xbox. You know what? This is a true story. So, back in like what Xbox One came out in 2014, like November.
Yeah.
It was like Father's Day of 2015, and like I play video games like in spurts. Like, I'll play a lot for like a few months, and then I'll just stop playing video games like forever. And she asked me what I wanted for Father's Day, and I jokingly said an Xbox One, completely joking. She comes home one day with a Target bag with a fucking Xbox One in it. I was like, "You
Is that the day you wiped her up?
best thing you've ever done for me."
Baby, we're going to Vegas.
Like, I was totally joking. Yeah.
Next weekend. Vegas.
No, that was 3 years later.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's like
I had to make sure it worked.
that's the only
first.
reason I got an Xbox One.
That was right after the
like-
last blowjob.
It was like a fluke. I like jokingly said an Xbox One, like not ever expecting her to buy me an Xbox One.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Hey.
That's a keeper right there. That's the moment I fell in love. Right there.
That is the moment I found that. But she also bought me Battlefield Hardline, so
Hey,
I had to falter a little bit for
yeah,
that.
I mean,
That's pretty good.
You can't. Beggars can't be choosers.
Well, they
Come on now.
didn't have Battlefield 4. They were out. So I told her to get me Battlefield 4.
She tried.
You went with the next best
And
thing.
didn't have it. Well, because it came with a free game. So she
Oh.
got Hardline, which
Eh.
I played it for like 20 minutes. I don't know. It might be good. I don't know. I don't think it is.
Probably not. I'm not a fan of those. I'm actually not a fan of Battlefield games.
I like the Battlefield games. They got a new
Star
one.
Wars.
The new one coming out is going to be like more of a kind of like modern wartime.
I run so far away. Run so far away.
They got bigger maps. They
Yeah,
yeah,
got
they
bigger
got a
away.
maps.
huge map and I
But they
die.
got-
Like I run and I die.
But they got more options though than Call of Duty ever did. Kind of what I like about them. Kind of a different aspect of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty is like you shoot each other, you don't get to drive shit. You have a small map and you just shoot each other. Where Battlefield's like you get to fly stuff, you get to drive stuff.
But you don't see
Bigger
anybody.
maps.
And then I die.
I know. It is that is kind of the shitty part.
My favorite version of that was the Bad Company. Remember the Bad Company? Battlefield Bad
Yeah.
Company? Oh man, those games were so much fun.
Never played them.
Bad
No?
Company 2. They had a second one, I think, right?
They were
Yeah.
very innovative because you could actually like shoot shit and blow down like walls and stuff to like create vantage points and stuff. So yeah.
You're in
Hey,
those type of
Chris
games.
is editing this shit out. He's like, nope.
I'm looking at my phone what I written down. What'd you write down, Mike?
Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I love giving you a hard time, Mikey.
I know.
It's one of my favorite
man.
pastimes.
Hey, I finally got my blue ball.
Snowball.
Blue.
Oh, snap.
Blue snowball, Mike.
But it's his
It's
blue
great,
ball.
Mike. I think we all got him. Oh no, except for Kevin.
Fuck off.
I'm the
Hey, I had
only one
a,
with
I had a
white
birthday.
ball.
I had a birthday recently.
Oh yeah, I get you a present.
Hey.
Tyler didn't.
Nope, Tyler wasn't there.
Oh.
He's not a real friend.
Hey,
He blamed COVID just like Michigan.
Right.
who bought you a present? Call of Duty.
Mike, you wore your shirt yet? Yeah, you
I
bitched it
have.
out.
It's very comfy. Yeah, it's
Where's it at?
finally. I wanted the
I-
T-shirt though, because
I figured you would have wore it tonight.
I like short sleeve.
Cut
You
the
gave mine
sleeves.
away.
Well, yeah. Look at you guys can't see this shit right now, but he said he likes short sleeves. What the fuck's he wearing right now?
Long sleeve, and he's rolled it
Long
up.
sleeve.
Long sleeve. Fuck off.
I bitched.
Don't be trying to tell us fucking lies when you're fucking wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Mr. Contradiction. Mr. Contradiction.
There'll be another order. You get a summer shirt and a winter shirt.
I do
Yeah.
like my stickers though. I've been placing them places, so you know, maybe a couple likes here and there will pop up.
I see it in the background. Nice, Kevin.
Yeah.
I
did
sent a
that
bunch of
before last
mine
week.
out. I sent mine out with Christmas cards.
There you go.
Yeah.
Smart. Yeah, we sold out of the shirts. I think I might have 2 left. They're both extra larges. If you want those, let me know. But we're probably gonna have another order. I'm gonna wait until the first of the year. Order again. You guys want some? Let me know. Hook you up. Except it was like Tyler said it was like $21 to ship it out.
I don't know what the fuck's up with that. Yeah, it was like, so I sent one to Justin and I sent one to Skip, and it was like $21. And I
Can't
was
you go
like,
to the-
Jesus.
Did you know the post office get was like flat rate shipping boxes?
That's what I told
That's
him
what
to
I think
do.
I'm about to do next time. I went to the UPS store. You know, like the stores that say we're only open for 2 hours a day. Like,
Why would you go to
Yeah.
that one?
it's right by my house.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, the
Lazy
post office has a
bastard.
flat rate shipping box.
I know I'm about to go to the post office next time.
Fucking
If
get
it's
one of
it
those.
ships.
Yeah, get one of those bags that you suck the air out of. Whatever those things are called. Shove it in that box and send it.
Vacuum
Yeah,
sealed.
vacuum seal. There you go. Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
So
yeah, man, just shove it in
did
the
you-
box
did-
and it's like $10.
Did you see
that.
George Clooney? George Clooney cuts his hair with a Flowbee. Have you guys seen it? You guys know
Oh
what a
my
Flowbee is?
god. Are you
Flowbee?
It's a suck cut.
My dad
kinda
used
saw
to
Yeah.
have one of those.
What
It's
are
a
you
My
talking
grandpa
about?
has
Hold on.
one,
What are you
and that's
talking
what he
about?
still uses. George
The
Clooney.
Flowbee?
The
It's
Flowbee.
a vacuum. It sucks your hair, and like you put this attachment on, and it cuts it to a certain length. It's a
What?
vacuum cleaner that you just like suck on your head.
I gotta look this shit up. I've never heard of that
Dude,
before. What is
It's
it?
the first,
Oh.
first time I saw that. It was the suck cut from Wayne's World.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah,
It sure does suck.
What's it
Remember?
Flowbee.
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 F-O...
Dude, I bet that company paid him a
FLOBY?
shitload of money to say that.
I have no idea.
FLUBI or
Everybody's
BY
buying
or
it.
something.
And now
Oh,
everybody's
FLOWBEE.
See,
200
Tyler and I
that's
don't think we have enough hair
$200?
for that.
What the?
Dude, my grandpa has one, dude, and he's cut our hair with that. Like when we were kids, he used to fucking cut our hair with it.
I mean, does it work?
Which
though?
I still haven't. I guess so. He uses
Oh,
it
here
now.
it is. He-
Fucking George Clooney uses it. I mean, is it good? I mean, he uses it, right?
I mean, supposedly.
He's using it on
he might
Jimmy
use
Kimmel.
Supposedly.
He might have
uh,
used it once just so they could say George Clooney uses it.
It's
I
a
still haven't told my
vacuum cleaner
grandpa
to
yet
cut your
that
hair.
he uses it. Yeah. I gave him a shop vac for it here recently. My grandpa, not George Clooney.
Good. I was confused there for a minute.
I know. He realized we're like, really? We can have him on the show?
That'd be awesome.
We
It
have
would
$200,
be.
but if it can save you a $12 haircut like forever,
It's awful. It is awful. Unless you're, it is
Hey,
awful.
I can't say my wife cuts my hair now. Ever since quarantine, I was like, maybe she did a pretty good job. I don't have to worry
it
about
does
going
a
to
good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely.
How's my beard, Chris? Look better?
I said it looks nice and clean and
Is,
cut,
is it fuller? Yeah.
looking fresh. That was
When I
took you
got
like
back from basic training, I had Caitlin cut my hair. We used the clippers, used a 2 on top, the 1 on the side, and then she kind of shaved a little bit around here. But
damn.
I just got, it worked good because I had to get my hair cut a lot, like every 2 weeks or so. I had to keep it short. I couldn't let it get out of control.
So,
Instead of getting haircuts all the time and paying a shitload of money, sorry, Mike, I just had her do it, and it was a lot cheaper. But then I started missing my hair. I liked my hair back then. I had more.
All right, Mike, continue.
Please.
well, Kylie, I just got a haircut at, Great Clips. It was a great haircut.
Of course,
right.
I'd expect nothing less.
Right.
Missed the
great.
neckline. Hey, baby, could you trim up my neck?
Dude, that's my
Yes.
most favorite part of a haircut.
She was doing such a fine job. She turned that razor around, went upward with an upward stroke, took about half an inch to an inch off the back of my neck.
Turn around. I want to see it.
I was
Turn around.
Dude, no,
Turn around.
I haven't done not right now. This is previous. I would show you, but I had this square chunk of missing hair on the back of my neck for about 3 months. That shit to grow back in, wearing all kinds of hats. Like, God damn, what the hell?
What'd she say? What she did? Oh, she give you the oh shit. or
No, not
just kept on going like nothing happened?
kind of like that.
And
I
you-
just, I felt it. I
He's
was
still
like,
married her. He's still married
What
her.
in the hell?
Wait, because you could tell when it started to take more hair off
Yes, I did.
because it bogs down the motor a little bit. It's like,
Instantly, it was like,
Oh.
yeah, like what?
whoa.
You're
That
like,
wasn't
baby.
just- that wasn't just straightening up the neckline. That was
So when I was younger, I got I would say like 5, 6, 7-ish area. I used to get the buzz cut, just the bangs, right? Boom, had the curly
yeah.
bangs in front.
I did
buzz
too.
cut, just bangs.
I did it too.
My stepdad
I got
used to,
school pictures like that.
Yep, me too. My stepdad had the same haircut, right? Cause he cut my hair for me. One time he like went too close, nicked my ear, started bleeding. I never again would I let him cut my hair. I was screaming at him, crying, hitting him. No, no. He's like apologizing.
This is just last year.
I said 6.
let me see your
Actually,
ear.
I mean, I can't say he's never cut my hair since because of that.
Oh.
You guys remember
Still
like the ridiculous haircuts from back then though? Like
Bowl-
that was one of them.
I wanted the bowl
The
cut.
bowl cut.
I used
The
to
bowl
want one.
cuts?
Yeah,
I had one.
I had the let's see, I had the like I said, I had
Yeah, you
the
did. Yes,
the
you
buzz
did.
cut with the buzz cut with the bangs, and then
That was so fucking stupid. I
that
could
was-
not
yeah,
imagine.
I can't believe I did that either.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
I'm gonna-
awesome.
like that'll be a punishment for my child one day.
Tyler
if
had
he
that
fucks
too.
up too bad. Like
Oh fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna
I
give you the
remember
dopest haircut you've ever seen in your life. If you don't clean your shit out of your room right now.
Now it's like it's the mullet. Like my nephew has a mullet, and it's like the cool thing.
Yeah, it's the cool thing now.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
A mullet?
He paid. Yeah, my sister pays $25. He go gets his haircut every 3 weeks, and he just gets a mullet. You gotta be kidding me.
They shave his sides.
I was like,
Hey man,
Casey's like,
business in the
I'll do
front,
it for
party in the back.
Casey's like, I'll do it for 20. He's like, no.
Right? No kidding. I'm
But-
about to start shaving mullets.
I had the
Come here, kid.
I had the frosted
Right.
tips. You
You
guys
want
do
a
that?
mullet?
You
Oh,
guys
I did the whole fucking head.
got
I was
blonde
trying to
hair,
do
I can't
blonde.
frosted tips.
I
I
can do
tried
the
to
whole-
do
I
the
said
blonde
just
hair,
tips.
and it ended up being white.
It was always for baseball
that.
or something like that.
Remember that?
Yeah, we did do that too for baseball. Everyone
Yeah.
wanted to dye their hair. I
My hair
good
was always
back
too
in the
light.
day.
I couldn't do the frosted tips though.
That and I had the hair gel where like I'd put so much in my
Oh,
hair that it was
yeah.
Now we
so
all got a
hard.
receding hairline.
Tons.
So hard.
That's it. There's so much.
We'd always-
gel.
Damn, it's
It
so
ripped
much
it out.
bleach.
Do it, like, up in the
Yeah, I used to always want to bowl
Oh yeah,
cut.
spike your hair. You guys ever do that? You put gel in
Spike?
your hair and spike it straight up.
I had the gel, but I didn't
Back
wouldn't
in the
spike it. I
day.
just like I would keep it to where it stays down. But I think I used to make that super hard, and then like you'd break it.
Yeah. When you're fucking sitting there bored in class.
Yeah.
Wearing a dark shirt, you got dandruff. Like,
It looks like
Yeah. Hey, ladies,
gel my hair.
it's just hair gel. It's not dandruff.
Until a few years ago, I used to gel my hair. Just put like
Yeah?
I got that like it's a Dove spray. Spray your hands. It's that I always like push my hair over,
The Bieber used to be I used
Just
to, man,
like that.
kind of. But my hair's not that long. Not like yours.
I had the shag back in high school.
Shag.
And my
Yeah.
hair would curl too at the ends. I'd wear a baseball hat.
mine did
for
too.
for
Oh,
baseball, I had the
yeah.
wings
Yeah.
because I'd wear my hat.
The
Hair would flip
wings.
up.
That was actually that's one of my first Facebook profile pictures. It's like that because my hair does that too. It curls at the end when it gets longer.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Then
forgot.
like you put the hat on and it's like it's all flat up here and then
Yeah.
like everything around here just curls
And
like
then it-
I
underneath
think
it.
we should
right?
bring it back.
We thought that was the coolest shit.
Oh yeah, then you get the hair.
My
like,
hair-
get in your eyes. You start doing the Bieber flip. You flip your head.
One thing I always liked is, especially when I worked at the golf course, it did this a lot because I worked outside all summer long. My hair would get lighter. It'd get
Yeah.
like sun bleached, and it'd
Mm.
get lighter. I loved it. Loved it.
Yep. Yeah, no.
I never dyed my hair.
Gray.
Right.
My,
Gray
yeah.
my
falling
wife,
out.
I haven't shaved in like a month and a half. This is a month and a half.
Oh,
My
Look-
wife was
look
like,
good.
my wife was like picking at my grays. You got a
Oh.
gray hair in there. I was like, bitch, you did it. Because you. And I was like, I have this one right here in my eyebrow. It's like straight white. It is like sticking straight up. I was like, look at this. Look at it.
You see this?
Never
Like
had it in
laughing
my
at me.
eyebrow.
Them damn kids, lady.
Dude, I get them in my nose, and they're like real thick. Like right here in my nose, like because they're like the ones you can feel. It's like
Then you cheer up.
Dude, like I never.
no, because they're thick. The thicker ones don't hurt as much when you pull them
Old
out.
man hair.
It's the thin ones that hurt.
I think it all hurts because I can, like I said, I can sit there and get a tattoo, no problem,
Yeah.
right?
Nothing.
But if I
Nose
pull
hair?
a nose hair
Make me
or
cry.
Nose pimple.
no, pimple in a bad spot where you have to like hype yourself up before you do it, like okay, here we go, I got this. You do it and you just.
Dude, one of the worst things about getting old is the amount, like how often I have to trim my nose hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, oh my
It's
god,
gross.
it's like every week. It's like every week I gotta trim nose hairs, and the trimmers don't get them all.
That's why I grow a
do-
mustache.
A lot of times,
Don't worry about it.
I got a
They
big nose.
blend in.
Well, mine like they'll hit my mustache, and
You
it's
just
like
comb them together.
Right? It's like, yeah, okay, they look good.
The worst thing is that like it'll tickle, and I'll be at work and I'll like sneeze in my fucking face diaper that I gotta wear now in 2020. Like you ever sneeze in those things? It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I try to take it off when I do.
Because the fact that everybody looks
Yeah,
at you when you
I'll pull
sneeze.
it out. Yeah,
Try to take it off when I do.
like you suffocate yourself if you sneeze with them on. 'Cause you breathe in
I don't
them,
want to sneeze in it and
sneeze.
smell the, breathing all the shit I just sneezed out.
He's in the
What?
middle
That's
of
not-
fucking Kroger. He's like, well, let me take my mask. Oh, let me put my mask back on.
Well, it's like before you sneeze, you breathe in.
Fuck
it'll
you, sir.
Like,
I ain't
suck
breathing
it down
that
your
shit.
throat.
You...
Suck your mask down your throat, and then you fucking sneeze. It's terrible. Fucking terrible.
That's funny.
Anyways, Joy's getting older.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd have gray hair.
I've had it since I was 16, so ain't no big thing. I used to have
I probably-
patches.
I mean,
feel
I
like
might have.
Every
It
time I
just-
shave my hair down, it gets
I got
more.
blonde hair, so I can't see
Yeah,
it.
but Chris, you still have like a full head of black hair. So
Damn
I know.
straight I do.
At 30-some
Yeah, you
years
do.
old, like,
Damn
shit.
You got
straight.
like a few grays in there. That'd be actually pretty sweet.
Bro,
See, I don't have that.
today I was at work and speaking of work, I had to show you this guy stuff too. I was at work and this kid, I was talking to this other kid and he was like a Christian rapper. His name, shout out Aaron Page. He's alright. He's a Columbus rapper. Anyways, talking to him. And I found out like another guy working there went to Hayes. But he's like, how old are you? I'm like, how old do you think I am? He's like, I don't know, 24, 25. I'm like, thank you.
Yep,
You're my boy.
Damn. Yep. Right on the dot. 24.
Graduate 2013.
Right? I was like, nah, I'll be 32 next month. He's like, no way. I'm like, yeah, and I have 4 kids. What? Yeah.
Oh, 3.5.
3.5. The other one, he's on his way. He'll be here.
He's still cooking.
He's still brewing. That's in
Hey,
like,
so young enough to have kids.
all right. That's in 3 months. He's going to be here soon. All over again.
Woo.
All over again.
You ready?
Yeah.
Like riding a bike.
You ready to
name?
wipe them diapies?
Go ahead.
Done it once. Done it twice.
What's his name?
Done 3. Maverick.
There you go. To the podcast.
Thought I did.
You did. I remember it.
Thought I
Oh.
did.
All right.
You did at one point.
Come on,
Well,
Mike.
pretty soon we will be welcoming Maverick.
Is she going baby shower?
No, we
Probably
don't
not
need,
'cause
we
of
don't
COVID.
need, we don't need anything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of boys.
I mean, if you guys give me,
Yeah.
We
you guys want to send me some,
Hand-me-downs.
send me
I'll
some
It's
send
shot for
diapers.
way
I'll
too
send you some
long.
diapers.
Diapers are always nice.
We can have a diaper
Nice,
party.
man.
Heck yeah. Basically, just another reason for us to hang out and drink and get diapers.
Sounds
And get
good.
that. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. When's he due? What's that? Make it March?
March 19th.
March 19th?
That's the due date at least. Will he stay in there longer? Maybe. Casey wants him out now though. She's tired of being pregnant.
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't induce her yet.
did,
Right.
did you guys see the thing floating around Facebook the other day about? I guess it was about a month ago about look up the origin of the chainsaw. Did
Huh?
anybody know?
Never saw that.
So,
Don't start.
so the
Bob.
chainsaw was originally created for C-sections, where they
What?
would use the chainsaw to remove a portion of the female's hip to extract the baby.
Damn.
Yeah. Then they decided it would work better for wood.
That's the guy.
I'm glad they did.
I appreciate your sense of
Right.
knowledge on this, but goddamn,
I can just imagine. I can
that
imagine the
just
first
took a
guy.
super dark turn.
Imagine the first guy. All right, let's get the baby out of here. Like, took like she's screaming like, "Oh my god!" And he's just, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we should try.
I mean,
something
like,
else."
I don't did the women, like most women, like survive? Like that seems pretty, like, that's, I mean, we've all used
That's like
chainsaws, like,
That's like
could
horror
you
movie
imagine
shit.
using it on somebody? Yeah.
Brutal.
It's like horror movie shit, not horrors. Horrors.
Like,
Not
you got a
horrors.
baby, but your wife's pretty traumatized forever.
I mean, would she even survive? Like, that's a lot of.
She's missing a
Was
big
it-
chunk out of her.
It's a
I
lot
mean,
of
it's
trauma.
emergency birth, so probably not.
Was it
Yeah.
sharp? Was it sharp? Did they?
I don't know.
No,
I'm
they use
like-
a
Oh,
Oh,
it
dog.
was a
what,
dull chainsaw there, Mike.
I'm sure.
Well,
it
let's
Does
see
that-
what,
does that
what
matter?
year.
The
Back
chainsaw.
then, do you think they had the sharpest of material?
Okay,
Let's hold
If
on.
they'd
let's
have a
see what
running motor, I
year.
would assume.
time out here, Mike. You think a dull chainsaw wouldn't hurt as bad? Still
would
still
hurt.
chainsaw.
Way worse.
Still chainsaw.
No. All right. Have you ever cut a tomato with a sharp knife or a dull knife?
We're talking about that's a knife. A chainsaw is constantly rotating.
Exactly. But you still have to sharpen that bitch. You ever cut a tree, Chris?
I have.
Go ahead at that with a dull blade.
I think it still hurts no matter what, Mike. It's a
Nope.
chainsaw. Go ask Jason. So, you guys done anything for Christmas yet? Like traditions?
uh,
No.
No. Took the kids to the lights, but it wasn't like the zoo lights. It was what's the raceway out on 70? A drag.
National Trails.
National Trails Raceway. So we went there.
How long do you have to wait in line?
It was on a Sunday, right? So we knew going ahead it's gonna be a long wait. We went last year, pretty long wait then too. We get there and we're like on the street, not even in the place yet, in the big ass line to drive through this thing, because everybody doesn't know. You drive through this. It's like a 30-minute drive through all these lights. It's going around. Christmas lights. Pretty big. They have, all to the music and everything. It's a pretty big show. We waited 2.5 hours before we got in there. 2.5 hours. We already
And
in
how long
line,
did it take you to get through?
like 30 minutes. 2.5 hours, 30 minutes. Kids are already like at that one. We're in it. We're like at this point, might as well fucking wait and go ahead and do it. The kids are gonna freak out if we don't go. So
Do y'all fucking fall asleep before you get through?
no, Ryler slept the entire time until we had it. Like we woke his ass up. Like we waited 2.5 hours. You're looking at this shit.
You gonna watch this,
You're
boy?
gonna watch all of this. But yeah, cool. It was cool. I mean, it was cool, but not for. I don't think it was worth 2.5 hour wait for it.
We went to that Griswold house down in Lewis Center.
Yep. That's pretty crazy.
We did that too.
Yeah, like 103,000 lights. I think is what it
130.
said.
It was
Was it 130?
130,000 lights
Can't remember what the sign
Yeah.
said.
on one house.
On one house on like the corner lot, like it.
Yeah, just in random neighborhood.
Yeah, like not a huge lot. It's a lot of lights in a small area.
Could you imagine being the neighbor? Like that shit's like on all the time. Like it goes on until
Blinding
midnight.
them.
They have it up
Yeah,
till
it's from
midnight.
6 p.m. to midnight. All the cars come. Like that's what pissed me off. I think the most.
All the
is
cars
all
driving
the
by.
traffic.
Right.
All the traffic.
I can't even get to my house.
Yeah, because like when I lived in the I used to live in a trailer. Fuck off, cat. And we had across the street from us.
Fuck that cat.
Across the street from us.
Fuck
I mean,
that
this
cat.
is a trailer park. So across the street there was an empty lot, and then these people lived in the one next to it, and they had like in those two lots they had like 80,000 lights, and like Channel 10 was there,
Oh,
like did
yeah.
a report on it, like just for one night, but like people were all always coming through. Like that night that Channel 10 was there was like a whole bunch of people there. There was like dozens of cars, like right in front of my driveway too. Like, I was like, right across the street,
Yeah.
and I had to leave. I had to go do something. I think I was just going to the store or something, but fuck them.
Hmm.
Cars like all like parked in front of my driveway. I'm like, no, like y'all's got to move.
Yeah, I gotta get
I'm
out.
trying to get out of here. Y'all's got to move. Like like how pissed you be if you try to leave and somebody's cars and like blocking your driveway.
Blocking driveway.
Like
Oh.
Jesus Christ, like
What are we doing here,
be a
people?
little bit courteous. Like goddamn, I was so pissed.
My grandma and grandpa used to do it. They used to deck their house up, and they like won contests. Like, this was like 80s. I think I have pictures of it and stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought about doing it, but actually the only thing I wanted was you can go to the at-home store and get the 100-foot inflatable snowman. Wife won't let me do it though. I just put it right in the middle of the yard. That's our
How
decoration.
much is it?
It was like $80.
That's not
That's
bad.
probably not bad.
It wasn't
at
too
all.
bad, but it's like, no, we have nowhere to put it. I can put it around the
Front
house.
yard.
Around
Yeah,
the
put it on
front
top of the house.
yard. On top of the house. 2-story house. So it blows off. And
I think it's
goes
like
in
I like Christmas lights. I like decorating outside, but then it's like I don't have a lot. I have a lot of money in my lights, but I really don't. There's not a lot because that's just kind of expensive. But it's like I don't want to leave them on. Like I turn them on for like they're off now. Like Cohen turns them on like as soon as it gets dark, and I turn them off by like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that shit racks up my electric bill. Like I didn't even put our
That's really
blowables out. I didn't put our blow ups out. I got 3 blow ups. One's a Yoda. One I don't remember what they are. One's a Yoda. One's like a Santa Claus in a truck, and I got something else. I didn't even put them out this year because those things like it's so windy out here. They have to be up. They have to be up 24 hours a day.
Mm.
Like I can't if they go down, the wind will catch them and just rip them up. So they have
Nice.
to be blown up all the time.
I used to keep my lights in my tree all year. I never obviously turn them on, but I keep them up
Yeah.
because they're a pain in the ass to take down. And
Yeah.
they went from being blue. No, yeah, they were a blue light. By the end of it, they turned to white because it's been outside so long.
Oh, because the film on the
Yeah.
glass part of it
Yep.
wore off.
Wore off. Went
Yeah.
from blue to green to white.
I
And
got a
was just
letter
lazy.
from my HOA a couple years ago because I didn't leave my light. I left my lights on the house, but I didn't turn them on, but they were still on the house because it was like one of those years when it was like fucking super cold.
Yeah. They
And whenever my wife wasn't working, I was home with the kids, and the kids were still younger, so like I couldn't really leave them inside like by themselves, so I could go take the lights off the house.
they
So-
bitched about your lights being on your house.
Fuck yeah, they did. I didn't even turn them on. So then they were like, "You have so many days to remedy the problem." So I was like, "Well, fuck it. I'm gonna turn the lights on every day until then." So that's what I did. I said I turned the lights on every day. It was like in January or sometime.
Just waited till 30 days, like the 29 days you took it down.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's one of the things I loved about buying my house. I don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Mike, do you
I
decorate
could
your
turn my
house?
lights off. I could leave my lights on all year round, and nobody would give a shit.
Oh, the HOA is fucking horrible.
I don't
hate
got
it.
no HOAs or nothing. Oh, you see my neighbor's house. They got shit fucking everywhere. They got a stack of trusses sitting in the back of their driveway. They've been there since I moved in. Don't know why. They're
Mike,
just there.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they had was it some lawn service came through the neighborhood, and he hit their basketball hoop, and it fucked their basketball hoop up. So the guy was like, "Oh, he's like, don't worry about it." You know, he's like the owners of the company, the landscape company. He's like, "This is a new truck." He's like, "I'm not used to it, and the owners will take care of it. They'll get you a new basketball hoop." So sure enough, he came back with the basketball hoop, and he's like, "You want us to put it up?" And he was like, "No, don't worry about it." You know, he's like, "I'll just try and fucking fix the other one, and then just keep that one for when we move. If we go somewhere else, then we'll have it." So anyway, he goes and he starts his own business, and he starts doing like handyman business stuff.
yeah.
And he's in the neighborhood, and one of the ladies, like the president of HOA, like he's at her house like working on something, and she's like, we got a complaint about your house. And he was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I complained about the basketball hoop." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yeah, someone made a complaint and said that there's a basketball hoop there that shouldn't be there." And he's like, "No," he's like, "I got all the permits and stuff from the HOA." he's like, tell me who it was, and she's like, I can't tell you. So then, like, by the end of it, she's like, all right, I'll tell you.
Mm.
It was the owners of the landscape company. They had called after the dude hit the basketball hoop and said, was complaining about the basketball hoop. Like after the dude said that, those people that own this company are like awesome people. Like the people that fucking owned it called and tried to say, but like they already have their permits and everything, so there's nothing that could be done. So I just thought it was pretty funny.
Oh, wow.
So when I was working for DirecTV, this happened actually twice. The first time, it was like I was like only a week or two on the job, something like that. So I was getting trained, and I was riding with somebody. Well, we went to this house, and this guy started complaining that we tracked mud on his carpet. We're looking around, we're like, he's like one that's like a little itty bitty like little dot. You're like, really, dude? Well, we didn't really think anything of it. Like we called our boss. He said, yeah, just go get out of there, take pictures. What do you need to do? And so I don't think he even took pictures, the guy I was with, but so we ended up leaving. He calls in, and they sent pictures to our bosses basically, and they look like somebody. They like the report looked like somebody just like two-stepped mud all through the dude's house, like dancing, like stomping his feet, dragging his feet all through his mud, and the pictures looked like it. So this guy literally took his shoes and tracked even more mud just so we'd have to pay for a whole new carpet for him, for the company would. So then learning that before that happened,
That
later
dude votes
on,
for Biden.
He needed new carpet.
Right.
You
One of those
know
people.
This dog's ass was scooting along that fucking carpet like you bitch.
Oh, yeah. So we had to pay for it. Fast forward, I'm 8 years in now. What happened again? I went to another house, brand new house, and a buddy come help me out. He was having painters come and paint everything, so they were like trying to put stuff down on the ground, on the carpet too. He complained about spots in the carpet, saying we made him dirty. I immediately started taking pictures of everything he was saying, and because of what happened before. And as it went on, he complained, saying we did it. He sent pictures in, and they were just again, same thing, mud, everything was on the carpet, and I knew it was because of painters and not me. But because I took pictures beforehand, they told him to fuck off, basically, and because they tried to say it was me. So,
Awesome.
Wow.
people, man.
Fucking Karens.
Oh yeah. Oh, see Logan Paul. There's one of the Paul brothers trying to fight
I think it was Jake.
Logan.
Was it
I don't know which
Or,
one's which.
No, not Logan.
Whatever.
The other one.
It was Jake. He's the one. Isn't he the one?
Jake,
that fought?
yeah.
Regardless,
He
they're
just
both trying to
knocked out the
fight
fucking basketball player.
Mayweather.
Did you guys watch
and
that?
No.
What? McGregor.
We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
I tried to
guys-
use the link, but it wouldn't work on my
But-
phone.
Yeah, Logan is supposed to fight Mayweather.
Yeah, well,
Then
yeah.
Jake's fighting
It's
McGregor.
accepted.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
Regardless of what you say, if they're good or not, they fucking can make money. They know how to
Oh,
promote.
yeah.
I mean, I can't hate on them. But I do think they'll probably get their ass kicked by an actual boxer.
What are the reasons that my kid wants to be a professional
hope
fucking
so.
YouTuber when he gets older?
I mean, I can't blame. They're making money, doing
Making shit
stupid. They're doing what we're doing, but actually being good at it. They're making money.
You're right. You're right.
They're making money.
Those are stupid.
So are we.
They do
They're
stupid shit.
It's the average.
We just gotta get a bunch of toys and just play with some toys, and then we can
That
make
shit
money.
blows my mind. My kid will sit there and watch
Yeah,
some
just
little
watch
kid
kids play with toys.
play toys. I'm like, we could be doing this.
Oh yeah.
We could be doing this. But we're not. You got any story? You have any stories? Tyler always ends with a story.
Give us a good one.
So the other night, my wife's like, the washing machine's acting up, right?
Oh no.
Oh, go take a nap.
And it's like, yeah. keeps on saying like uneven load. You know how you guys ever washing machines ever do that? Like when the shit's
Mine
all
does it
up.
all the time. Too many
She had,
towels.
like-
she-
Yeah, she had like bed sheets and comforter and whatnot, whatever. Yeah, every time, and she keeps on like adjusting everything, trying to get it right. And every time it keeps on uneven load, uneven load. And she's back there in the fucking laundry room when I hear her yelling, I'm about to throw this thing out in the backyard. And I'm like, come here, boys. Let's watch this shit.
And that's how you sleep on the couch.
Yeah, I didn't actually say that. That's just what I said in my head.
You ever notice, like, my wife, she shoves so much shit in the fucking washer at one time. Like,
It doesn't like dry out.
You'd be rocking the house.
no, it's just, I mean, like, you put too much shit in there, it's gonna do that. It's gonna tear the shit up. Well, I'm the one that's got folded also. She don't give a shit.
Oh,
She always overloads that.
yeah. All right. Well, it's been an interesting episode. Wrap this up. Going on about an hour, maybe longer. I don't know. Well,
And is it free Zoom time right now?
I guess
I
so.
was gonna say that. It
Yeah.
must be.
Must be free Zoom through the
have
holidays.
enough-
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. This is the C Average Podcast. I'm Chris Webb, Tyler Thomas, Mikey Scheid, Kevin Salyer. Like I said, I think we're going to get some shirts probably the first of the year. You guys want some? Let us know. Other than that, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We love you guys. We're out.
Later.
Later.